ॐ वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमानायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तमा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तः शान्तः शान्तिः। गतवर्गे सन्धि विषये चर्चा कृता। सन्धि विषयः समाप्तः। संशयः अस्ति वा सन्धि विषये?
एतावत् नास्ति जी, इतोपि अभ्यासं कुर्मः चेत् सन्देहः भवितुम् अर्हति अस्ति जी।
अवश्यम् अभ्यासः करणीयः एव।
अस्तु जी, अस्तु जी।
अद्य कारकविषये चर्चारम्भं कुर्मः। कारकम् इति पदं श्रूयते वा? कारकम्
आं जी,
श्रूयते कारकम् इति?
श्रूयते जी।
कारकम् इति पदं पूर्वं जानाति वा? कारकं किम् इति?
श्रुतवती अस्मि जी।
कारकम् इति किम्?
करोति इति कारकं विभक्ति विषये भवति।
विभक्त्यर्थकः कारकः कारकं विभक्त्यर्थकं कारकं कारकम् इति नपुंसकलिङ्ग शब्दः कारकम्।
अस्तु जी।
कारकम् इति पदं कृ धातोः एव निष्पद्यते। कारकं कृ धातोः कृत् प्रत्ययं योजयित्वा कारकम् इति पदम् इति प्रातिपदिकं निष्पद्यते। अनन्तरं सुबादि प्रत्ययं योजयित्वा कारकं कारके कारकानि इति रूपाणि। यथा फलशब्दः तद्वदेव अकारान्तः नपुंसकलिङ्ग कारक शब्दः कारकं कारके कारकानि। किन्तु कारकम् इत्युक्ते किम्? I will use both English and Sanskritam. Okay. First, I'll give you an introduction to what Karakam is. Karakam iti etat pustakam Samskrita Bharat Bharatyah prakashitam. अस्ति वा भवत्याः समीपे?
अस्ति जी।
कारकं पुस्तकं संस्कृतभारत्याः पुस्तकम्?
आं जी, अस्ति जी।
पठितवती किं पूर्वं?
किञ्चित् जी।
किञ्चित् किञ्चित् अत्र तु 80 किल 80 एव अस्ति पृष्ठानि किञ्चित् कति पृष्ठानि
जी पुट विषये नास्ति जी, सामान्य बेसिक्स जानामि तथा।
सम्यक् इदानीम् अत्र पश्यतु एतत् मम डाक्युमेण्ट् मया लिखितम्
अस्तु जी।
पठामः अनन्तरं संस्कृतभारत्याः पुस्तकम् अपि तयोः मिलित्वा अनन्तरं मम अहमपि एकं डाक्युमेण्ट् अस्ति मम समीपे तदपि पश्यामः तत्तु आङ्ग्लभाषायामेव वर्तते इदानीं कारकम् इति किमिति उच्यते इति पृच्छेत् क्रियापदस्य तथा सुबन्त क्रियापद तथा सुबन्तयोः सुबन्त क्रिया तथा सुबन्तयोः सम्बन्धः एव कारकः the relationship between the क्रियापदस्य अन्य नाम किम्
तिङन्तं
तिङन्तम् इत्युक्ते किं धातोः तिङ्
प्रत्ययः अन्ते अस्ति इति
तिङ् प्रत्ययः अन्ते अस्ति कस्मात् परे भवति तिङ् प्रत्ययः धातोः एव धातुना क्रियापदं निष्पद्यते तिङ् प्रत्ययं योजयित्वा तिङन्तम् इत्युक्ते क्रियापदं नामपदम् इत्युक्ते किं नामपदं noun form in English we have to make it very clear instead of using noun you have to say noun form because noun means what is translation for the word pratipadikam in English noun base translate as noun base if you say it as noun it can mean pratipadikam or it can mean a padam also like Ramaha. Rama is pratipadikam, Ramaha is padam, and if you use a word or the word noun, it's a problem. We don't know, we can understand what it is. So let us distinguish that by saying noun base and noun form. Noun base is the right translation for pratipadikam. That is how I use. This is my translation. Pratipadikam means noun base. And noun form is padam subantam subantam padam tattu namapadameva namapadam noun form yata rama iti pratipadikaत् supratyayam yojayitva ramaviti namapadam. Now the relationship between the namapadam atava okay, namapadam we can take. Relation between the namapadam atava pratipadikam. Not only pratipadikam also we can take. The relationship between the kriya and between the kriya and the factor. I use the word factor. The factor which are involved in doing the action. Like for example, Ramah khadati. Atra khadati iti
क्रियापदम् अस्ति
क्रियापदं खादन क्रियायाः कर्ता कः
रामः
राम प्रातिपदिकं खादन क्रियायाः तथा राम इति प्रातिपदिकस्य कः सम्बन्धः खादन क्रिया अस्ति खादन क्रिया तथा राम प्रातिपदिका तयोः कः सम्बन्धः
रामः करोति तत् क्रिया इति कारणेन सा क्रिया इति कारणेन
रामः करोति इति कारणेन अतः रामः कः
नामपदं नाउन फॉर्म
राम कः न रामः राम कर्ता
यः करोति कर्ता
राम कर्ता Rama is one factor. Ramaha kadati अस्मिन् वाक्ये कादनक्रिया क्रियायाः कर्ता राम कर्तृकत्वात् राम प्रातिपदिकस्य प्रथमा विभक्तिः भवति अनन्तरं रामः रामो रामः इति रामः कर्तृकत्वात् प्रथमा विभक्तिः भवति रामशब्दात् रामप्रातिपदिकात् रामः इति नामपदं राम इति प्रातिपदिकम्. The Kadana Kriya, the eating action done by Rama. Because it is done by Rama, Rama is a Karta. Because Rama is a Karta, therefore we had Pratama Vibhakti Pratyaya and it is Ekavachanam, therefore Sut Pratyaya, therefore Ramaha. So now Ramaha is Kartrupadam. Ramaha is Kartrupadam. Rama the Karta, and it is denoted in Pratama Vibhakti because he is a Karta who does the Kadana Kriya. Now, Ramaha phalam khadati. Ramaha phalam khadati. Atra Kadana Kriyayaha Karta Rama iti Prishtam. Phalam asti. Phalam phala shabdasya Phala shabdasya dvitiya vibhakti phalam Ramah phalam kadati. Atra kriya tata phalayoho kaha sambandhaha. Kadana kriya tata phalayoho.
कर्मतः किं करोति तदेव कर्म किं कर्मं किं खादति इति.
Kim kadati.
The object karma
Object. Exactly, that is object. The word for that is object. In English, the word for karta is subject and the word for karma is object. Karma meaning object. Karma is not my karma, my fate, not a karma. Okay.
Astuji.
That karma is different. Prarabdha karma, my karma, that is not the karma here. Or Vedanta karma, karma yoga, that is not the karma. Here, grammatical karma. Grammar karma is object. So subject, object. Phala iti object. The object of eating action falls on the object of eating action is phala. The eating action falls on the object called phala. So phala is karma. Phalam is karma padam. Understand?
Amji.
Ramaha phalam khadati. Rama, the karta, because he is karta, therefore it is in Pratama Vibhakti Kartrapadam. Phala is karma, the object of eating action. Because it is karma, it is in karma, it is karma padam, it is in Dvitiya Vibhakti Khadati. Khadati iti, is it Kartari Prayoga or Karmani Prayoga?
Kartari Prayoga ji.
Any doubt?
Kartari Prayoga hai ji.
Kartari Prayoga hai, right? Kartari Prayoge Kriya Padena Karta Kriya Padena Karta Kim Abhihitaha Kartari Prayoge Kriya Padena Karta Abhihitaha. It means in the Kartari Prayoga, Kriya denotes what? Karta. Kriya Padena Karta Abhigitaha. There is a relationship. There is a very clean relationship, open relationship between the Kriya and the Karta. Kriya Padam will change its Pachanam in keeping with the Karta, right? Ramaha Palam. Palam what?
Kadanti.
Kadanti, right? Ramaha Palam Kadanti. But Palam, that can be in the Ekavachanam. That Palam doesn't undergo any change. Kadati becomes Kadanti. Ramahu Palam.
Kadataha.
Kadataha. So, in in keeping with the change of the Kriya Padam, Karta changes, or in keeping with the Vachanam of the Karta, the Kriya Pada Vachanam also changes, right?
Auntie.
So
Yes,
there
ji.
is a clean relationship between the Kriya Padam and the Kartru Padam. Where? In which Prayoga?
Kartari prayoga.
Kartari Prayoge. That is why he said Kartari Prayoge, Kriya Padena, Karta Abhigitaha. The word Abhigita, there's a sutram also, we will see that later. Abhigite. Abhigita is, Abhigita means that which is denoted, that which is indicated, that which is pointed. So Kriya Pada points to Karta. Even if Karta is not there, suppose Palam Khadati, who is the subject?
There is no subject.
Huh? What's the subject?
There is no subject.
Subject is there. If subject is not there, Khadati cannot come at all.
Sahaji.
Who will eat otherwise? The Palam will eat on its own. There should be a subject, right?
Auntie.
That subject is not mentioned, but Khadati, Ti is there. What is Ti? It is Pratama Purusha,
Ekavachanam.
Ekavachana. Therefore, somebody is there. Either it could be Ramaha or
Aha.
Rama or Saha Kopi, right?
Auntie.
Karta is not mentioned. That's all. That mentioning Karta or not or karma, it is your vivaksha, your choice. Kartuku vivaksha. It is a speaker's wish. I can just simply say Palam Kadati. Depending on the context, you have to understand. Whether it is Vanaraha Palam Kadati or Ramaha Palam Kadati or Saha Palam Kadati, depending on the context, the discussion. Right? So Karta is there. Without Karta, Kadati cannot come. So, in fact, Karta is Ekavachana. And it is Kadati is therefore Pratama Purusha. It is not Madhyama Purusha nor Uttama Purusha. It's somebody, it's neither you nor me, somebody else, Kadati. So therefore, between the Kriya Padam and the Karta, Kriya Padena Karta is indicated, right?
Auntie.
That is in Kartari Prayoga. So therefore, Karta is one factor. Karma is another factor. So Kadati, when we say, we'll ask who eats, what does he eat, right? Who eats? Rama eats.
Maha.
What does he eat? He eats
Alam.
Phala. So Rama is the Karta, Phala is the Karma.
Karma.
How does he eat? How does he eat?
With his hand and mouth.
With his hand. Okay. Ramaha Palam Hastena Kadati. What is Hasta here? Hasta, the Pratipadika, and the Tritya Vibhakti of that is Astena or Astabhyam, or it may be. So it is a means by which he eats the fruit, right?
Yes, ji.
Auntie.
That is called Karana. It's called Karanakaraka. The third factor. So Kartrikaraka is Karta. Now you can see how many factors are going to come one by one. Karta is one factor. Kartrikarakam. Karma is second factor, which are involved in the in this kriya, the eating action. And Karana, the third factor. How does he eat? By Asta, Karanakaraka. Now, other factors in this example, it will not come. It's difficult. But one more factor I can say. Where does he eat?
In his home or in his school.
It is wherever it is, or Bhojanashala in the dining hall. Right?
Auntie.
Or Grihe. Okay, Grihe you can take Griham. Grihe Ramaha Palam Hastena Khadati. So Griha is Griha, Grihe. Grihe is
In his house.
the house. So it is also a factor. What is the question you ask? Where does he eat? Who eats? What does he eat? How does he eat? Where does he eat? He eats in his home, in the house. That is called Adhikarana, the locus. That's what in English we say locative case, right?
Auntie.
Don't use the English words. That is nominative case, accusative. You don't have to accuse anyone. Okay. That is not a good translation, but it is what is used. Accusative. Maybe it is in German or Latin. They say that the accusative it is there. Somebody told one of my students. I don't know what are the accusative. That is called Dvitiya Vibhakti. It's an instrumental case. All these English translation will limit our understanding. So that's why we avoid that.
Gee, what is the Karaka name? Adhi?
Huh?
That location indicating Karana is known as?
Adhikarana Karaka.
Astu ji.
Adhikarana means locus, the place of action, the locus of action. So now I told 4 factors as an introduction to the Karaka, right? So Kadana Kriya, other factors, another example will come that time we will see what are the other factors. So these are the factors. Now you know what are the factors involved in an action, doing an action, right? Karta is there, karma is there, karana is there. Similarly, sampradana is there, and apadana is there. Another one is adhikarana. There are 6 karakas, 6 factors. 6 factors are involved in accomplishing an action. These 6 factors are called karakani. So karakani means factors of action. With this, we will start the introduction. Introduction is over. With this topic, we will start. The relationship between the Kriya Padam and Nama Padam is called Karakam. Why I say relationship is who eats, what eats. You get the answer, right? All the questions eats is there. You have to ask question based on the Kriya. Who eats? Karta will come. The relationship between eating action, that is Kriya Padam, and the Nama Pada, that is Ramaha. Or Pratipadika Rama. Rama is the Karta. Therefore, it is Ramaha, Pratama Vibhakti. The relationship. Similarly, what does he eat? Eating is there. What does he eat? Palam. Pala is the karma, and therefore Palam Dvitiya Vibhakti. That sambandha, that relationship, that is called Karaka. Understand?
Amji.
In other words, the relationship of the substantives, nominal stems, which could be a pronoun, a noun, pronoun, or adjective with a verb is called Karakam. Whatever I have written means there, the 3 sentences, the same thing. Now, the following are the simple definitions of Karakam. Kriyanvayi Karakam. Anvaya means sambandha. Anvayaha asya asti iti anvayi. Kriyan anvayin nakaranta shabda. Anvayi, anvayini iti nakarantaha napumsakalinga. Why napumsakalinga? Because Karakam is napumsakalinga. Do you know all the shabda? Nakaranta, napumsakalinga.
Amji.
What is the shabda in the Shabda Manjari? Nakaranta shabda.
Rajan.
Rajan is pullinga, okay. Napumsakalinga.
Nap.
Okay, Rajan shabda, do you know by heart?
Yes, Ji.
Please tell.
Ji.
Tell. Raja, Rajano.
Rajanaha. Rajanam. Rajanau. Rajanaha.
Oh, Rajnyaha. That's Dvitiya Vibhakti, Bhagavachanam, Rajnyaha.
Astu Ji.
Not Rajanaha.
Astu Ji.
Derivation cannot come. Derivation, how to come, how it is derived, you know? I think you are not studied, okay. Subanta. Subanta is out of your syllabus, I think. Sutra. In fact, you can derive all the Shabda by applying the sutras. Anyway, so Rajnyaha, Tritiya Vibhakti.
Ragnya.
Then?
Ragne.
Not Ragya. Rajnya, Rajabhyam.
Rajabhyam, Rajabhi. Ragne, Rajabhyam, Rajabhyah. Rajnyah, Rajabhyam, Rajabhyah. Rajnyah.
Ragyoho. Ragyam.
Ragi.
Ragyoho. Rajasu.
Ragi, Rajani, 2 forms are there, Saptami.
Amji. Ragni, Rajani. Rajayoho. Ragnyoho.
Ragyoho.
Rajasu. हे राजन्, हे राजानौ, हे राजानः.
Very good. So you know, you memorize that, right? The derivation part you don't know, but you know the Shabda by heart. Okay, it's good. But the derivation part now also later, not required. If you memorize it, that's okay. Then how do you decline Napumsakalinga Shabda, Nakaranta Shabda? Gunin, suppose Gunin Shabda is there. What?
Guni,
Guni,
guninau,
guninah,
guninam, guninau.
gunin,
Hold on. That's not like that. You are saying Gunin Shabda, you are declining like Karin Shabda in Pullinga. I am not asking Pullinga. I am asking Napumsakalinga. You are declining Nakaranta Shabda like Kari, Karinau, Karinaha, Karin Shabda. It is there in Shabda Manjari. Karin means Karaha Asya Asti iti Karin, elephant. Kari, Karino, Karinaha, Karinam, Karino, Karinaha. That is also Nakaranta. Not like Rajan. That declension is different. That is Pullinga. I am asking Napumsakalinga Nakaranta. It is like what? Gunin. Guni. Gunini. Gunini. Guni. Gunini. Gunini. Gunina. Gunibhyam. Gunibihi. Gunine.
Gunine, Gunipyam, Gunipyah.
Yes. From
Gunina.
Tritiya Vibhakti onwards, same as Karin Shabda. But Prathama Vibhakti, Ditya Vibhakti forms are same, but declension is Guni, Guni, Gunini, Gunini. Short E, Guni. Similarly, Kriyanvayin, Nakaranta Shabda. Anvaya. Anvayaha, Sambandaha, Asya Asti iti, Anvayin. Anvayi, Anvayini, Anvayini. Declension like that. So, Anvagi is Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachan. Kriyayaha Anvagi. Kriyayaha Sambandaha. That is called Yat Kriyayaha Yasya Kriyayaha Sambandaha Asti Tat Karakam iti Namna Jnayate. That is the meaning of the simple definition Kriyanvagi Karakam. It means the factors which are involved, which are connected in accomplishing an action or connected with action is called Karakam. The factor which is connected with an action is called Karakam. The factors which are connected in a Kriya is called Karakani. Bhagavachanam. I translate it as in English, factors which are involved in action, in doing an action, in accomplishing an action is called Karakani. Why? Because there are many factors are there. Therefore, Karakani iti Bhagavachanam. Okay. So, Karakam, Ekavachanam, Karakani, Bhagavachanam. So, Kriyanvayi Karakam. Kriya Nimittatvam Karakam. That which are the Nimittas. Nimittas means factors, the causes for the Kriya is called Karakam. Understand?
Yes, Ji.
So simple. Karakam, if I ask you what, you have to answer. Kriyanvayi Karakam. The factors which are involved in action is called Karakam. Karakani are called Karakani. An action always involves the causes, that is Nimittam, without which that action is not possible. If Rama is not there, Kadati cannot say, right?
Ji.
You cannot say Kadati. If Palam is not there, if Karma is not there, what will you eat? Then Kad and Kriya also ruled out. I mean, if nothing is there to eat, you cannot use the word Kad. Kadana. Kad Dhatu itself of no use there. So, factors are required for the accomplishment of action. Kriyam karoti, nirvartayati, which because the action which is done or that by which the action is accomplished. Nirvartayati, accomplishes. It's called Karakam. All these are definitions of Karakam. Any definition is okay. All are same. I've just given all the known definitions, famous definitions from different books I've taken. Different commentators are there. Siddhanta Kaumadi, Kara, Kashika Kara, other commentators. What they say about Karaka, I collected and put in the form of this definition. So therefore, you can say Kriyam Karoti iti Karakam, Kriyam Nirvartayati iti Karakam, Kriya Nimittatvam iti Karakam, Kriyanvayi Karakam, Kriya Janakatvam Karakam. You can say Kriya Janakatvam. Janaka is what? Not
Father.
Father, who gives birth? Who gives birth?
One produces or one who
It's good.
generates.
Yeah. Father is right. But here the Janaka is the producer, the generator of what?
Kriya.
That yes, the generator of the Kriya. There are many generators, not one. Many factors are involved. Therefore, Kriya Janakatvam. Kriya Janakatvam Karakam. Another definition. The word Janaka, just popular meaning is father. But it has got a particular meaning also it is. What is the meaning? Janaka, the name. It's a proper name also. It's a proper name, Janaka. As a proper name, whom does it denote?
King Janaka.
Raja Janaka. Janakyaha Pita.
Janakaha, Janakaha.
Janakaha. So, Janaka is, that meaning also is as a proper noun. Therefore, Kriya Janakam, Kriya Janakatvam, Karakam. It Kriyam Janayati. Kriyam Janayati iti Karakam. That which produces a Kriya, an action. Ramaha Kadati. Here, Rama is a factor which produces this Kadana Kriya. Therefore, Rama is a Karakam. And we named Rama as the Karta because he is the one who does the action, therefore Karta. There's Rama and Palam Kadati, if you say, the Palam is Karma because it is another factor involved in this action and it is the karma on which the act, it is the object on which the action is done. Therefore, it is called Karma Karaka. So, iti, there are 6 Karakas. How many Karakas? Shad Karakani. There are 6 Karakas, and depending on the Karaka, what Karaka is, the Vibhakti, the Pratyayas are added. We add Pratyaya, right? Subanta Pratyaya. You know the Pratyayas?
Ubanta Pratyaya, Tinanta Pratyaya.
Yeah, what are Subanta Pratyayas? Supratyayas.
Ji, we don't know, Ji.
Okay, not required for the exam. Don't worry for the exam, this will not be there. But for your knowledge, this is important. Okay. These are the pratyayas, supratyayas. Supratayaha, su aujas, outshas, tabhyam bis, nebhyam byas, nasibhyam byas, nas os ni os sup, su aujas. Okay.
Astu, Ji.
These are the pratyayas. This is not difficult, it's simple. You know Sandhi, if I ask you to Marut Shabda declension derivation, you would be able to do just by telling some simple rules. Okay. Marut Shabda, you know, right?
Ji.
Now, Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam, I will tell you later. It's not difficult. I will tell you later. Marut plus Au, what is the form?
Marutau.
And here, Jas is there, Jakara is ith letter. Okay. Therefore, don't consider that. What is the content?
Is.
Not
Sakaraha.
Sakaraha.
Jakara is ith letter. I said, I didn't say Ja is ith, okay? Don't throw the Akara, baby with the bathwater. Huh? Jakara only is ith letter. I didn't say Ja is ith. Jakara is ith letter. So what is left out?
Jakaraha, Ji.
Huh? Jakara. Listen, Jakara is ith letter in the pratyaya jas. Kevalam Jakaraha eva it. Tasya lopaka bhavati. Anantaram kim avashishyate?
Sakaraha.
As.
As is there. Come on, don't throw Akara out, okay? That's why I said don't throw the baby with the bathroom. Jakara only, you remove it. Akara is there or not? You don't see Akara?
It's there.
Asti ji
You need to have a penetrative vision, okay?
Astu ji.
Both physical as well as Divya Chakshu you need. As is there or not?
It's there, Ji.
What did I say? I said only Jakara to be
Jakara
removed.
is ith letter.
I didn't say Ja to be removed. If I specifically said Jakara to be removed, I didn't say Ja. Is there difference between Jakara and Ja?
Ji, it's there, Ji.
And why do you say Sakara alone? That you said is what is is? hissing sound. E will only sakara. E also should not come when you say. Ikara should not be added before that, right? Remember, when there is a pure consonant, you cannot pronounce it. You can only refer to it by adding the kara pratyaya. Sakara. Sakara is there only can say. Is you cannot say. That is wrong. Number one. Number two, when I say jakara, only the consonant I am saying, not the vowel. Vowel is there. Without vowel, what is there? You cannot pronounce that at all. I say just pronounceable, right? Therefore, vowel is there. Akara is there. So you have to tell with the akara, vowel is there. Jakara, after the removal of jakara, as alone remains. What remains? What remains?
As.
As is there, right? Now understand?
Amji.
Be alert. What is it letter when I say? That alone you remove it. Don't remove along with the vowel. So you have to peel that properly. Now, marut plus us, what do you get?
Marutaha.
Marutas.
Marutas.
Marutas is what? Padanta sakara become?
Visargaha.
That's all over. So now marutaha, you got it, right?
Amji.
Simple. Then marut plus
Marutam.
got it. Marut plus out, takara is what letter?
Letter.
Remove that. Marut plus out.
Marutau.
In shas also, shakara is it letter. So what do you have?
As.
Add that, what do you get?
Maruta.
As.
Marutaha.
Marutaha. Marut plus ta, here takara is it letter.
Maruta.
Maruta, you got it right?
Amji.
Then marut plus byam, here, please listen. Marut plus byam, here, marut should be considered as a padam. Marut plus byam. Here only,
Bhyam.
what will happen now?
Marut bhyam.
Yes, how you get marut bhyam? Marut plus bhyam is
Marutbhyam.
marut plus bhyam. Listen, marut plus bhyam is equal to marud plus bhyam is equal to marut bhyam. How takara becoming takara? Sandhi. What sandhi?
Jashtva Sandhi.
Jashtva sandhi, because marut is marut is a padam, padanta takara, that is a jal letter, replace it by
Jash.
jash, marut bhyam. Similarly, marut plus bis, there marut is a padam. So what do you get?
Marut Bihi.
Marut bis.
Bis.
Marut
Sakara becomes Visargaji.
Marut bihi. You got it now?
Amji.
Marut shabda, how easy you can derive it now. Marut plus nge, here nakara is it letter. So what is the content?
Ye. Marute.
Ekaraha.
Marute. Similarly, marut plus bhyam, what will happen?
Marut bhyam.
Marutbhyam.
Apply jasha sandhi, because marut is a padam. Similarly, marut plus byas.
Marut byas. Sakara becomes Visarga.
Marut bhya, here also it is a padam. Remember, in 3-2, Tritiya Vibhakti Dvivachanam, 3-3, 4-2, 4-3, 5-2, 5-3, and 7-3. In all these places, the marut, the pratipadikam, is considered to be a padam. In other places, it is not a padam. This is one rule. If you remember this, the marut shabda is easily you can derive it. Marut plus ngasi, Panchami Vibhakti, there also nakara is it letter, ikara also it letter. Then what is the content? Nakara it letter, ikara also it letter. Ngasi.
Sakara will be there. Ji.
Really? Again, you're doing the same mistake.
Sa.
No.
As.
Ikara is it letter, nakara is it letter,
Ji. As will be the
as will be there, na is there, a is there, okay.
in plus
I told only nakara to remove, not na. As will be there.
So Marutaha.
Again marutaha, marut plus as, marutaha, marut plus byam,
Marut Bhyam.
again marut, there it is a padam, therefore jasva sandhi. Marut
Padante
plus, yes,
Takara.
marut plus byas,
Marut
marut byaha, there also jasva sandhi. Now shashti vibhakti, marut plus nas, there akara you remove it. Sorry, nakara you remove it. Nakara you remove it. What is the content?
As.
What's the form? Marut plus
Marutaha.
Marutaha. Marut plus os.
Marutoho.
Marutoho. Marutos. Marutoho. Marut plus am.
Marutam.
Marut plus me. Nakara is the letter.
Maruti.
Maruti.
Marut plus os.
Marutoho.
Now, Marut plus sup. Sup is Pakara is the letter. Therefore, content is only su. Marut plus su. Please do the sandhi and tell me what is the form.
Marutsu.
Marutsu. How do you get Marutsu? What are the rules there? But Marut is a Padam, I said.
Amji.
Now tell me how you get Marutsu. It's a good exercise for you. How you get?
Ip is it letter G.
That's okay. Pakara is it letter already I told. What are all the rules apply there? Sandhi rules. It's all connected to Sandhi. That is why I said Sandhi. Very important topic. Okay. I'll show my the word file. You tell me step by step what are all the sandhis involved. We will do. Marut plus sup. See my screen?
Amji.
Marut plus sup. That pakara is it letter. That becomes lopaha. So Marut plus su. Marut is a padam. Now what will happen? Tell me what will happen.
Ji, we have to apply Jashtva Sandhi.
Yashva sandhi apply 8 to
39.
8 to 39. Applying that, what do you get?
Marut plus Su.
Marut plus su. After that, what happens?
Have to apply Shchutva Sandhi.
Chutta sandhi. Dakara in contact with the chavarga or shakara or mudane shakara. What is there here? How can you apply chutta sandhi? Then what is chutta sandhi? I will ask. Because that is not clear. That's why how can be chutta sandhi? When tavarga in contact with shakara or chavarga, chutta sandhi. When tavarga is in contact with murdanya shakara or tavarga, then chutta sandhi. Here tavarga and sakara is there. How can you apply chutta sandhi? What sandhi is that? What is this letter?
Dakara.
Karaha.
Dakaraha.
What you have to see it as? What is what should be your perspective when you see this? And what is this letter? Not okay, Jash is fine, but something more. What is this letter?
Su.
What is the first letter?
Sakara.
Sakara.
What is that letter? Is it not a cur letter?
Amji.
Amji.
I told you now. Now you should tell the answer. What is this letter then? If that is cur letter,
Sakaraha.
huh? What sakara?
No, Ji.
This is a jal letter. Jal, jalam, kari pare. What is the adesha? Sandhi. Huh? Jalam kari pare kasya adeshaha bhavati. Shartva sandhi. Don't forget. You need to work. 8,455 will apply. Therefore, you get marutsu. You may ask why I don't do why I can add in the beginning itself. No, you should not add marut plus su itself directly marutsu. Why should I apply? You have to apply because this is in Tripadi. 8 to 39 you have to apply. Jasha sandhi. I think the takara becoming takara. After that 8,455 chartva sandhi. You have to apply karicha is a sandhi. Apply then takara will become back to takara. Marutsu iti rupam. You understand the importance of Tripadi now?
Ji.
This is how you get Marutsu. Is it clear?
Amji.
Yes, Ji.
Anyway, we are not doing Sandhi topic. All these are some Now Marut Shabda, you know how to decline it, how to derive it. Declination, you know by heart, that is okay. But now you know how to derive it also. Having known the pratyas, except Pratama Vibhakti, I didn't say. That is also simple. If I tell one rule for that, it is over. Pratama Vibhakti pratyaya is, it is Su, not Su. Pratama Vibhakti, Marut plus Su. Here the Su is, who is ith letter. Therefore, the content of the pratyaya is Sakara. Okay. Pratama Vibhakti I am doing. Su au just Pratama Vibhakti. Now this is I have got a name. One-lettered pratyaya. What pratyaya this is?
One-lettered pratyaya.
One-lettered pratyaya. If it follows a consonant, that also will become lopa. So go. That goes away. Therefore, you have Marut. In all the Halanta Shabda, this is what you will find in Shabda Manjari. If you take, Shabda Manjari, I think you refer Shabda Manjari, right?
Hamji.
Jalamuch or Vanij, so many Shabdas are there. All Halanta Shabda you see. The Pratama Vibhakti will be Jalamuch or Jalamuk. It would be one more sutra will happen, Jalamuk you get. So all the Shabda will be ending with the consonant only. Why? Because the pratyaya added to that, the pratyaya becomes lopa. Sakara becomes lopa. This is one-lettered pratyaya. That's a name for it also. Ekal iti. Aprukta ekal. Aprukta is a name. Anyway, not required all those things for you. Just I'm telling. This one-lettered pratyaya will disappear, will go away when it follows a consonant. Therefore, Marut. Now, Marut Shabda, you know. Now, why? There is no need to know all these things. These are all extra information. Okay. Now you know what Supratyaya is. That is the context. So, how you derive the Subanta? It is not there. It is not there for you in your syllabus. But still, now you know what it is. Subanta is. What are the Supratyaya? How you get the Shabda, right? Rama Shabda, you know, Rama Shabda. It looks simple, but it is not simple. Rama Shabda involves a lot of sutras and a lot of exceptions also, Apavada sutras. In fact, it is the most difficult sutra, the Shabda, in terms of derivation. That's why we asked in the beginning to memorize. You memorize all the Shabda, memorize.
Hamji.
Later, you will see how beautifully you can derive it. Anyway, so these are all the supratyas. Now the point is why we started here, coming back to the topic again here. So Subanta Vibhakti Pratyaya, this is where it started. There are 6 karakas, and depending on the karaka, a particular Subanta Vibhakti Pratyaya is added, right? What are the Subanta Vibhakti Pratyaya, not Subanta, it should be Sub Vibhakti Pratyayas are added. These are the pratyayas. What pratyaya?
Supratyaya.
Not Subanta Vibhakti. That Subanta Anta, you have to remove it. Okay. Sup Vibhakti pratyayas. These pratyayas are called supratyayas, and these pratyayas have got another name. What is the name? Vibhaktihi. What is the name?
Vibhaktihi.
Please note, these pratyayas are also called Vibhaktihi. Not only this. What is the name of these pratyayas?
Ting pratyaya.
These pratyayas also have got the name Vibhaktihi. Ting pratyayas as well as supratyayas both have the name, have the sanya Vibhaktihi. Therefore, Sup Vibhakti pratyaya we say. What pratyaya? Sup Vibhakti pratyaya. So when this Sup Vibhakti pratyaya is added, depending on the karaka, what you get is what? The padam. There are 6 karakas, and depending on the karaka, a particular Sup Vibhakti pratyaya is added. Now you take the example, Ramaha Kadati, I said, right?
Hamji.
Rama is what? Rama is what? The karta.
Karta. Hamji.
Rama is a karta. Therefore, what Sup Vibhakti pratyaya you will add? There are 21 Sup Vibhakti pratyayas are there. Suvaujas, Ammauchas. Now, what Vibhakti pratyaya you will add to the karta Rama? What Vibhakti pratyaya you will add?
Ramaha.
Su.
Su only, yeah, simple, right? Su will you add. Rama plus Su, you get Ramaha.
रामः आं जी
Rama plus Su, what do you get? Ramaha. Out of this 21 Sup Pratyaya, Ramaha Kadati in this Vakya, Rama is a Karta. Rama is a Karta, and to indicate that Rama is a Karta, what Vibhakti Pratyaya you have to add? To make it a
Pratama.
Karta. Pratama Vibhakti. Su Pratyaya is Ekavachanam. Rama plus Su, you get Ramaha. Here also, now you know Ramaha, you can easily derive. This is also additional information only, not required for the examination point of view. Rama plus Su is here. Rama is ending with Akara, and Su is Sakara. Therefore, what do you have?
रामः रामस्
Ramas will become
रामः
that's what Pratama Vibhakti, right?
आं जी
So there are 6 Karakas, and depending on the Karaka, if Rama is the Karta, then a particular Supratyaya, Vibhakti Pratyaya is added. Rama is a Karta, therefore, if it is Ekavachanam, you add Supratyaya, Dvivachanam, you add Aupratyaya, Bhagavachanam, you add Shas Pratyaya. That is what it means here. Understand?
आम जी
आं जी
There are 6 Karakas, and depending on the Karaka, a particular Sup Vibhakti Pratyaya is added. Therefore, Vibhakti Arthaha, this Vibhakti conveys what? Conveys what Karaka is. Ramaha, when you say Kartar Karak, Kartar Padam. Rama is a Karta and the Padam is Kartar Padam. It becomes a Padam. Only Padam can be used in the language, not the Pratipadikam. Rama is a Pratipadikam. The Rama is a Karta, should become Ramaha. Because he is a Karta, therefore, Su Aujas, the Pratama Vibhakti Pratyaya can be added depending on the Vachanam. If it is Ekavachanam, Su Pratyaya is added. So, why Su Pratyaya is added? Because Kadati iti, there, Kadana Kriya done by only one person. Only one person, therefore, Ramaha Kadati. If they're done by many people, many Ramas, Kadanti would be there. Therefore, to the Pratipadikam Rama, respective Sup Vibhakti Pratyaya to be added. Therefore, Ramaha you get. Okay, that is what it means. Now, what are those 6 Karakas? I told the name. Thou, that is in the form of a shloka, it is here. Karta, Karma cha Karanam cha, Sampradanam tathaiva cha, Apadhana Adhikarane cha, Ityahu Karakani Shat. Karakani Shat.
षट्
It is 6 in number. What are they? Karta, Karma, Karanam, Sampradanam, Apadanam, and Adhikaranam. Iti Aguhu. Karakani Shat Iti Aguhu. There are 6 Karakas. Depending on the Karaka, the Vibhakti Pratyayas are added. Now, in a sentence, there may be 2 or more Pratipadikas, and a Pratipadika may have relation to another Pratipadika, but it cannot become a Karaka. Please, an example. I'll give an example, you'll understand what it means. Now, Gachati. Gachati is what?
क्रियापदम
Now, who is a Karta? Let us say Rama is a Karta. Rama is a Karta, and therefore what Padam? How will it's Ekavachanam? It will become what Pratyaya you will add?
सुप्रत्ययः
Pratama Vibhakti Pratyaya you have to add, right? Because here Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
पुरुषः
Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam Pratyaya. Because Gachati is there, and the Karta is Rama, and therefore corresponding the Sup Vibhakti Pratyaya to be added among the 21 Pratyayas, and the Ekavachanam, therefore Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam Pratyaya you add, you get the word Ramaha. Therefore Ramaha is Kartrupadam and Gachati is Kriyapadam. Now Ramaha Uttara Gachati.
वनं
वनं गच्छति
So Vanam is what?
कर्म
कर्म
Karma, the place. Understand this, another important thing. You need to remember this. The place of destination is considered to be object. Karma. The place of destination, the place of reach. Where there is Gamana Kriya, any Gamana, any Dhatu having the sense of movement, then the place of reach will be deemed to be Karma, object. Please remember that. Okay, understand?
आम जी
Why I am saying is, Ramaha, in this Ramaha phalam kadati, when I say, there kadana kriya that falls on the fruit. That's very obvious, right? The fruit is consumed. Whereas here you are going to a place. How can the place be a karma, you may ask? That's why in the beginning itself I'm telling, the place of reach, the place of destination is deemed to be a karma only. Okay.
Amji.
Amji.
So vana is the karma, and therefore to denote that, using sup vibhakti, what vibhakti pratyaya will add? Ditya vibhakti pratyaya you have to add. So once you add Dvitiya Vibhakti Pratyaya, Dvitiya Sup Vibhakti Pratyaya, you get Karma Padam. Vana, the karma from which the Karma Padam, Vanam is derived. So Gacchati. Gacchati is Kriya Padam. Kaha Gacchati, Ramaha Gacchati. It is Prathama Purusha Ekavachana. Right? Now, in this sentence, I am adding one more thing. Dasharathasya Putraha Ramaha Vanam Gacchati. Now, I just add Putraha. Let Putraha be there, otherwise you can remove Ramaha. Putraha Vanam Gacchati. Kasya Putraha?
Dasharathasya
Dasharathasya putraha.
Now, what is the relationship between Dasharatha and Gacchati? What is the
the Dasharatha is related to the noun form.
Dasharatha is related to
The Karta.
who is the Karta?
Putraha is the Karta.
Ramaha.
Dasharatha, is it connected to Gacchati?
No, Ji. It is
No, Ji.
connected to the Karta.
It is connected only to another a Karaka in the word. Here, Putra is the Karaka, Gatra Karaka. Dasharathasya Putra, it is not connected to the Kriya. That is why when you ask question, how do you ask? Kaka Gacchati?
Ramaha.
Ramaha
Putraha
Gacchati.
Gacchati.
Putra Gacchati?
Anam
Vanam
Gacchati.
Gacchati.
Now I have to ask question for which the answer is Dasharatha. How do you ask?
Asya putraha vanam gacchati.
Kasya Putraha alone is sufficient. Manam Gacchati not required. Kasya Putraha?
Dasharathasya
Dasharathasya
putraha.
putraha.
In the question, Kasya Putraha Gacchati is there.
No, Ji.
Therefore, no connection between Gamanakriya and Dasharatha. Dasharatha doesn't go. His son alone goes. So
Yes.
Dasharatha is not a Karaka. It's not a Karaka. Here you can see Dasharatha is one person involved, Putra is a person involved, and Vana is there, and Kriya is Gacchati. Gach Dhatu is involved. Gach, the Kriya, it is a Kriya. Putra and Vana are the factors involved in accomplishing the Gamana Kriya, whereas Dasharatha is not involved directly, is connected to Putra only. Therefore, Dasharatha is not a Karaka. Understand?
Amji.
Therefore, Dasharathasya Putraha. One more thing we can write. Something I'm writing, okay. Or oh, here. What is that?
Markandeyasya.
Oh, here. Markandeya, what vibhakti?
Sashti
Shashti.
vibhakti ekavachanam.
Is connected to what? Markandeya connected to
Vanam.
Vanam.
Vanam. Connected to Vanam. Is it involved in the Gavana Kriya, the action?
Vanam. Nasti ji.
Nasti. Here also it is Sambandha. Sambandha between Markandeya and Vanam. It is the Sambandha is only with the
These two
karma,
words.
only the karma. Markandeya has got Sambandha only with Vana. Dasharatha has got Sambandha only with the Karta.
Putra.
So, therefore, these are not Karaka. They are not involved in doing this action, accomplishing this action. So, therefore, Putra, Vanam, Karta, Karma, these are the factors involved. Therefore, Shashti Vibhakti is a Karaka. Is it a Karaka?
Nasti ji.
No, it is not a Karaka. Therefore, only we say there are 6 Karakas. Out of 7 Vibhaktis, Sambodhana Pratama, you leave it. That is not a Karaka at all. That's calling, right? Vocative case. Calling.
Aam ji.
So only that is why I said 21 Sup Vibhakti Pratyaya. I didn't say 24.
Aam
Because
ji.
I don't consider this one, that Pratama, that Sambodhana as a separate one. It is same as Pratama only. So only 7 Vibhaktis are there. Out of 7 Vibhaktis, Shashti Vibhakti is not a Karaka. Then how many Karakas are there?
6. Pratama, Ditiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Saptami.
Saptami. And Pratama, Kartri Karaka is denoted in Pratama Vibhakti. Karma Karaka is denoted in Tritiya Vibhakti. Karana Karaka, Tritiya. Sampradana, Chaturthi. Apadana, Panchami. Shashti, not a Karaka. Adhikarana Karaka will be denoted in Saptami Vibhakti. This is the relationship between the Karaka and the
Vibhakti.
Vibhakti. That is what I written in the sentence. The meaning of the sentence is just Yakyana, what I gave now. There are 6 Karakas, and depending on the Karaka, a particular Sup Vibhakti Pratyaya is added. Understand now?
Aam ji.
Yes, ji.
Yes. So now you see the sentence. In a sentence, there may be 2 or more Pratipadikas, and a Pratipadika may have relation to another Pratipadika. It means a noun may have relation with another noun, connected to another noun, but it cannot become a Karaka.
Karaka.
Example, Dasharatha, Arkandeya. The example. A Pratipadikam has a status of being a Karakam only when it has connection with the Kriya directly. Right? Rama is a Karta. Rama is connected to Kadana Kriya. Therefore, it has got connection. Therefore, it is a Karakam. Similarly, Vanam is a Karakam. Understand?
Aam
Aam
ji.
ji.
Now we will see it one by one. Supratyas which are added to Pratipadika in the sense of Kartradi. Here also typo is there. Kartradi Karakani are called Karaka Vibhakti. Now, 2 types of Vibhaktis are there. One is Karaka Vibhakti. Other one is Upapada Vibhakti. Other one is Upapada Vibhakti.
Pada Vibhakti.
What is Upapada Vibhakti? We'll see that later. Or I'll give one quick example. Karaka Vibhakti, what I told you now, just now.
Aam
What
ji.
is Karaka Vibhakti? The Karta will be denoted in Pratama Vibhakti. Karma
Karma will
in
be
Tritiya.
in Dvitiya.
Karana in Tritiya. Sampradana, what was Sampradana? We will see one by one. You will understand. Sampradana in Chaturthi. Apadana in Panchami. Adhikarana in.
Saptami.
These are the Karaka Vibhaktis. Right? Now,
Aam ji.
this is one type of Vibhakti, Karaka Vibhakti. Then there is another Vibhakti is called Upapada Vibhakti. Now, Ramam Vina Sita Shokam Anubhavati. In this sentence, Kriyapadam is
Anubhavati.
Anubhavati.
Kaha Arkha Anubhavati.
Sita
Sita
Anubhavati.
Anubhavati.
Sita is what?
Karta.
Karta. Sita. And what about Rama?
Another Karta.
Another Karta. Na. See, Ramam Vina Sita.
Object.
Shokam is
Object.
Object.
Karma
is
ji.
karma.
Karma.
Sita, the Karta. Shokam Anubhavati experiences Dukkam, that is Dvitiya Vibhakti, Karma, Shoka. Vina is what Vibhakti?
Vina.
Vina is Avyayam ji.
Avyayam. Okay, don't tell Vibhakti. It is Avyayam. Akaranta Srilinga Vina Shabdaha, Vina Vini, Vina. No, not like that. Vina is Avyayam. But what about Ramam? What Vibhakti Ramam is?
Vina asti chet Ramah Namapadam Dvitiya Vibhakti Bhavati.
That is called Upapada Vibhakti. We got it. That is called Upapada Vibhakti. Vina, the word, governs Rama in Dvitiya
Dvitiya Vibhakti.
That is why Rama is Dvitiya Vibhakti. It is not a Karaka Vibhakti. It is Upapada Vibhakti. Upa Samipe Stitva. That's called Upapadam. Upa Samipe Stitva Padasya Vibhakti Bhavati. Vina, the word governs the Vina, the Abhyaya governs the word Rama in Dvitiya Vibhakti. So Ramam Vina or Ramena Vina, you can say. Sita Shokam Anubhavati. Therefore, it is not a Karaka Vibhakti. Even though it is Dvitiya Vibhakti, it is neither Karta nor Karma. Don't say another Karta. Another Karta means then he also must have, it must be experiencing Shokam. Then Anubhavataha should come. Sita Rama cha Anubhavataha, right?
Amji.
It is Ekavachanam. Kriya is Ekavachanam. Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. Therefore, the Kriya denotes the Karta. Karta is Sita only. Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Ramam is Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Vidya Vibhakti.
Vina is Avyayam. Avyayam, I write like this K. Then Shokam is Karma. That's
Karma.
Dvitiya
Dvitiya
Vibhakti
Vibhakti
is
Ekavachanam.
Karma. Kriya Padam Anubhavati.
Anubhavati.
It is Prathama Purusha.
Ekavachanam.
Ekavachanam.
You understand what Upapada is?
Amji.
This is called Upapada Vibhakti. So there are two types of Vibhakti, Karaka Vibhakti, Upapada Vibhakti. So Rama and Shoka, see in this example, Sita and Shoka are Karaka Vibhakti, Rama is Upapada Vibhakti.
Upapada Vibhakti.
So Upapada Vibhakti is out of scope. We are not going to discuss, just to give you an idea what it is. Now, Karaka Vibhaktayaha, in the sense of Kartradi, Karta, Karma, etc. In the sense, Supratyas are added. Those Vibhaktis are called Karaka Vibhaktayaha. Now let us see Karta Karaka. Now up to this, any doubts?
No ji.
Is it clear?
Amji.
Is it first time you are hearing or have you done the exam? Parichaya
Ji.
Pravesha.
First time we are learning this, Ji.
The Parichaya Pravesha Vibhaktis are there, right?
We didn't get
Only
Karakam
Vibhakti.
in that. Yeah.
But something would have been told, no? The dominative case, Karta will be there.
Ji, changing Kartari
Kartari to Karmani was there.
Amji.
Then you know Karmani Prayoga very well.
Little Ji.
Very good. Let us, because you said, now you are caught. I'll see. Now, Ramaha Palam Kadati is there, right?
Amji.
Now, changes into Karmani Prayoga.
Ramena
Ramena
Phalam
Phalam.
Kadyate.
Very good. Ramena
Phalam Kadati.
Palam. Palam?
Kadyate.
Palam Kadyate, not Kadati, okay? Somebody said Kadati. Ramena Palam Kadyate. So here, Kadadatu, okay. Here what Pratyate? Hey, what Pratyaya?
We don't know the name. Ting Pratyaha ji.
No, Parasmipadi or Atmanipadi?
Atmanepadi.
Atmanepadi.
That you know, right? That's what I'm
Yes.
asking. He is Parasmipadi. What is Dhatu? Kadati?
Kad.
Kad Dhatu. Now, Kad Dhatu, is it a Parasmipadi Pratyaya or Atmanipadi Pratyaya?
Ubhayapadi.
Ubhayapada. Ubhaya
Padi.
Padi.
Padi, really? No, it is Parasmipadi. It
See,
cannot.
then how it exists in how it is applicable in Atmanepadi Dhat?
Very good. That's a question. Atmanipati, when it is Karmani Prayoga, Atmanipati Pratyas must be used. Rule is there. Because Atmanipati Pratyaya is there, don't conclude it is Atmanipadi. In all Karmani Prayoga means you have to use only Atmanipati Pratyas. Okay.
Ji, didn't get you, Ji, sorry.
If it is Karmani Prayoga, only Atmanipati Pratyas will come for the Dhatu.
Astu Ji.
Understand? Karmani Prayoge Atmani Pada Pratyayanam Eva Yojanam Bhavati Dhatoho. Is it clear?
Amji.
Only Atmanepadi Pratyas. I sent you one recording to you privately. I sent Arpita and others also I sent. But over in my WhatsApp contact, immediate contact, I sent recently.
Amji.
What is the file? Samskrita 118 or something. Please check. If you have time and interested, please see that. 118 Samskritam batch 3 118 is there.
Amji.
That Latlaka Rupani, that derivation of the Kriya Padam, I'm teaching that in a simple way.
Vadigana Dhatu.
Vadigana Dhatu I'm doing. Now, there, derivation and part I am doing, how the Kriya Padam. I have not come to Karmani Priyaha, will come later. But what I am saying is, how the dhatus are Parasmapadi, Atmanepadi, those things I have explained. And Kartari Priyaha, if it is Kartari Priyaha, whatever the dhatu is, if the dhatu is Parasmapadi, you can add only Parasmapadi Pratyaya. If the dhatu is Atmanepadi, you can add only Atmanepadi Pratyaya in Kartari Priyaha. Whereas in Karmani Prayoga, only Atmanepadi Pratyas alone should be added to the dhatu, even if the dhatu is Parasmapadi. So here Kad dhatu is Parasmapadi dhatu, but it should take Atmanepadi Pratyaya. Because it takes Atmanepadi Pratyaya, don't think it is Ubhayapadi. So when you say dhatu is Parasmapadi or Atmanepadi, all these are with regard to only Kartari Prayoga. Understand?
Ji.
All these are only with regard to Kartari is general. Karmani is very specific. Okay. Utsarga is Kartari. Default is Kartari.
Ji.
Okay. Because Kadyate is that, don't think it is Ubhayapadi. If that is the case, every dhatu must be Ubhayapadi, according to you. Right?
Yes.
Ji.
Then what is if every dhatu is Ubhayapadi, then why should say Parasmapadi? If it's Ubhayapadi, then I can use Kadate directly here. Why can't I use that? Do we use? No. We don't use that. Kadate is wrong. It is only Kadati only. If it is Pachati, for example, Pachati is Ubhayapadi. So Pachati you can say or Pachate you can say. There's no problem in that. If it is Atmanepadi, if it is Karmani Priyaha, then you say Pachyate only. Right?
Yes, Ji.
Ji.
You don't say Pachyati. Can you say Karmani Priyaha Pachyati? No.
Ji.
Therefore, it is very clear in Karmani, you have to use only Atmanepadi Pratyaya. Right? And give me the logic why it should be. I don't know whether you appreciate the logic. Understand?
Yes, Ji.
Or is it too much?
Ji, bit confusing, Ji, still.
Okay. What I'm
No
saying.
issues, Ji. We'll watch the recording, Ji.
That will never happen. Okay, listen. That recording is postponing learning. Postponing the learning is denying the learning. Let me say now. Pachdhat is Ubhayapadi. Pachati or Pachate, right?
Ji.
Ramaha Pachati you can say, or Ramaha Pachate also you can say. That's called Ubhayapadi. Ramaha Pachati or Ramaha Pachate. What prayoga is that?
Ramaha Pachati, Ramena Pachate.
No, just leave it. I'm asking this much. What is the prayoga here? Kartari or Karmani?
Both, Ji.
Both. How can it be both? Pachadhatu being Ubhayapadi, Ramaha Pachati is Kartari, Pachate is also Kartari only, Ramaha Pachate only, Kartari only. Why both? If it is Karmani, you have to watch. Here, Ya will be there. Kadya, Pachya, Ya will be there. Here, Ya is there.
No, Ji.
Therefore, what prayoga is that?
Kartari Prayoga.
Kartari prayoga alone. Pachdhatu is Ubhayapadi. I told in the beginning itself. Pachdhatu is Dhatu. The Aupadeshika Dhatu is Dupachash. In Dhatu Pata, the Dhatu is Dupachash. That Shakara is italator, remove it, and Du is also italator, remove it. Therefore, Pach alone remains Pachdhatu. And it is Ubhayapadi. Ubhayapadi means Dhatu can take Parasmapadi or Atmanepadi Pratyaya in Kartari. Now, Karmani, if you do, what is
It
the
can
Karmani?
be only coming as Pachate.
Huh? Pachate.
Pachyate.
Pachyate alone. In Karmani, Atmanepadi Pratyaya alone it will take, and Ya must be there. Understand? This is what I said. There is no Pachyati wrong. Even though Dhatu is Ubhayapadi, in Karmani you cannot say Pachyati. You have to say Pachyate alone.
Ji, Pachate Kim Pratyaha, Ji?
Pachyate, te.
Pachate.
Pachate is Ting Pratyaya only. Atmanepadi Pratyaya.
Oh.
पश्यतु अत्र तीतः अन्ति सीतः ता मीवः मः ते अस्ति वा
आम जी
Amji.
ते पच प्लस इते पचेते पच प्लस अन्ते
पचेते पचन्ते
अचन्ते. You can derive it. In fact, it's not easy. See, pacha plus ite. What will happen? Pacha plus ite.
पचेते
What's sandhi?
Guna.
Guna sandhi. A plus e. Pachete. And pacha plus ante. What's sandhi?
सवर्ण दीर्घ संधि
If it is savana dirgha sandhi, the form should be pachante. But that is not the form.
Pach dhatu eva kilaji. Pach plus ante pachante.
If it is pach alone, then pach plus ite, pachite should be.
Amji.
Right? That doesn't come. Actually, it is pacha. It is pachu only, but something also comes and it becomes pacha. You take it as pacha. Don't take it as pach.
Astu ji.
If you take it as a pach, then problem. Then pachti, pachtaha, pach. Then problem. For sake of one pratyaya, don't make dhatu pach. It is
Okay ji.
pacha only. Pacha. How it becomes pacha? That's why I said to watch the video 118. If you have time, please watch.
श्योर
जी.
Pacha plus te, pachate. Pacha plus ite, guna sandhi, pachete. Pacha plus ante, what sandhi? All connected sandhi. That is why I'm asking. Otherwise, I will not come here and go here and there. It's all connected with sandhi, so that sandhi knowledge I can invoke in you. What you have learned. Pacha plus ante. A plus a. What sandhi?
सवर्ण दीर्घ सन्धि.
You know only Savanandika sandhi. Other sandhis are not learned. Huh? Apadanta akara followed by a guna letter. Purva parayogo sthane. Kasya adesha bhavati.
अकारः आदेशः भवति
Akara. What sandhi is that? Pararupa sandhi. Please check the document. Apadanta akara followed by a padam beginning with guna letter. A is guna letter. Pacha plus ante. Ante A is guna letter. Then purva parayoga sthane. Aravarnaha, that is gunaha eva adesha bhavati. It's an apavada exception to savarna dirgha sandhi. We saw. Pacha plus ante is pachante. Please watch the document this 118 and the preceding class also 117. It is there. You will understand this. Anyway, coming back here. Sandhi is konja kashtam da Meera. You have to work. You have to do a lot of homework.
श्योर जी
अस्तु जी.
When is your exam?
Tomorrow जी.
टुमारो जी
Good. Okay. Tomorrow, then what time is our class?
जी, we can have it evening जी.
3:30. Okay. Yes. 3:30, right?
आम जी
Coming back to this Karaka topic. So that's the Sandhi, please go through that. Then Kartrakarakam, the first Karakam. Karta means agent. The agent of an action. The agent is one who does the action. In executing an action, the Padartha, which is considered to be independent, is called Karta. Okay, all these are extra information. Karta, little Vedanta also is mixed up here, but rkरणम only. In fact, from the Vedanta perspective, it is given here. Swatantraha Karta. Karta is free. So he can do, he need not do, or he can do it another way. Kartum Shakyam, Akartum Shakyam, Manyatava Kartum Shakyam. The famous Vakya, which Bhashyakara Shankaracharya uses in Brahma Sutra, very often quoted this by Puji Swamiji. All these things I have brought in here just to show that Karta is independent. Okay, anyway, this paragraph is not required for you. Leave it. That, you know this much. Karta is the agent of doing an action. Now, that much is enough. Karta is self-authored, self-driven. Now, all these things are, other things are not required. Just to take this much. Kartrakarakam will take Pratama Vibhakti. Kartrakarakam will take Pratama Vibhakti. Please see here. Ting Samanadikarane Pratama. It means ting pratyaya added to the dhatus in the sense of kartari prayoga. Pratipadika, which is a karta, will take pratama vibhakti. That is ting pratyaya added to the dhatu. Kad, you take the ting pratyaya, kadati. When you're adding the sense of kartari prayoga, now the pratipadikam, Rama, will take pratama vibhakti. If it is kadati, then pratama vibhakti ekavachana. If it is kadataha, then pratama vibhakti dvivachana, Ramo. If it is kadanti, then pratama vibhakti bhagavachana, Ramaha. That is what it means, right? Kartakaraka will take pratama vibhakti. That much you know. Karta, who is karta? The agent of an action is called karta. Now you see this example. Purushaha khadati. In this sentence, the eating action done by whom? The Purusha. Purusha is the karta. Therefore, it's called kartakaraka. Kartakarakatvat pratipadika pratama vibhakti bhavati, and that is called karaka vibhakti. Another example you can see. Devadattaha pashyati. Kaha pashyati?
Devadattaha.
You have to ask question. Who kaha or ka or kim? Devadattaha is karta. Somadattaha yajati. Kaha yajati?
Somadattaha.
Vishwamitraha tapati. Kaha tapati?
Vishwamitraha.
All these are karta. So this is karta karakam is clear.
Yes, Ji.
Now karma karakam you see. Karma is that on which the action is done by the karta. So object of an action for a karta is called karma. So here I tell you one more thing. The kriya is a dhatu, right? Dhatu. Now kadati, when I say, it can take a karma, right? Kadana means that kadana kriya, eating action, it can fall upon an object, right? Yes or no? Ramaha palam kadati.
Yes, Ji.
Ji.
Ramaha palam kadati, when I say, the kadana kriya can have the karma, palam, annam, whatever it may be. Now, I'll give another kriya. Ramaha hasati. Who is the karta?
Ramaha.
What is the karma here?
The karma akarmaka dhatuhu
It is
hasati.
akarmaka dhatu. It is akarmaka dhatu. There are two types of dhatu, sakarmakaha and akarmakaha. Sakarmakaha are those dhatus which can take karma. I'm giving a simple definition. If you want a difficult definition also, I can give.
No, Ji.
Pala vyapara yogo yadikaranaha sakarmakaha. Okay, that definition we will see later. Sakarmaka, karmana, that is sakarmaka dhatus are those dhatus which can take karma, the object. Akarmaka dhatus cannot. Hasati, asanam. Asanam, what object it can take? It cannot take. Asati or tishtati. What dhatu is the tishtati? Akarmaka dhatu, right? Tishtati, akarmaka dhatu. Dhavati, akarmaka dhatu. Then shete, sleeps. Akarmaka dhatu, right? Akarmaka dhatus cannot take karma. Therefore, karma padam will not be there. In kartari prayoga. Okay. So, therefore, when I discuss here, karma karaka refer the in object means by default I am taking it as sakarmaka dhatu. The sakarmaka dhatu to which the object has connection. So when I talk about an object, then the dhatu must be a sakarmaka only. Okay, that's a connection. Understand?
Ji.
Sakarmaka dhatu only can have karma. Akarmaka can have karma? No. Right? Therefore, karma not there. Karma not being there. So in this example, you will not see any akarmaka dhatu. All are sakarmaka dhatus only you will see in karma karaka. Example you see, Balaha Chandram Pashyati. Kaha Pashyati?
Balaha.
Bala is karta. Kartarkatvat pratama vibhaktihi bhavati. Therefore, Balaha. In keeping with the vachanam of the kriya padam. Kim Pashyati or kam Pashyati?
Chandram pashyati.
Chandram Pashyati. Chandra is karma. Karmakatva dvitya vibhaktihi. Pratama vibhakti. Dvitya vibhakti atra ekavachanam. Chandram iti. Right? Balaha Chandram Pashyati. So Chandra is karma, Bala is karta. Pashyati, what is the dhatu? Drishir dhatu.
Drish.
That is Sakarmaka dhatu.
Sakarmaka dhatu.
Therefore, Chandram is possible. And Chandram is also, I can say Balaha Pashyati, my Vivaksha. Not that object must be there. My Vivaksha, I can mention the karma, I need not mention the karma. That is my wish. Kartuku Vivaksha. If karma is not there, don't think it is Karmaka dhatu. Please don't think, okay? Karma is not specified. Here it is specified. I'm taking the example. If karma is not there in a sentence, don't assume the Kriyapadam is the dhatu is Akarmaka. No. The mentioning of the karta or karma all depends on the vivaksha of the speaker. Now, karma, you know, karta and karma. Devadattaha odanam pachati. Pachati kriyapadam. Sakarmaka, akarmaka va.
Sakarmaka.
Sakarmaka. Therefore, karma it can take. Fine. Who is the karta?
Devadattaha.
Karma is
Odanam.
odanam. Odanam is a karma. Somadattaha indanam anayati. Kaha anayati?
Somadattaha.
Kim anayati?
Indanam.
Bodhanam.
Indanam anayati.
Indanam.
Bala anujam patayati. Ka patayati?
Bala.
Kam patayati?
Anujam.
Anujam. So, anujam patayati. So, anuja is what?
Karma.
Karma. One more thing also here. Patayati is there. Patayati means what?
To teach.
Patayati means teaches. Right? Now, Bala, the girl, teaches younger sister. Right?
Amji.
So, who teaches? Bala.
Bala.
Whom does he teach?
Anuja.
Anujam.
What does she teach?
Patam.
Tatra nasti.
What vibhakti it would be?
Dvitiya.
Dvitiya vibhakti.
Anujam also Dvitiya, that also Dvitiya.
Amji.
Tell.
Yes, ji.
Bala, Anujam, Ganitam, and take Ganitam, Max. Ganitam, Patayati. Patayati is Kriyapada. Ka Patayati, Bala.
La patayati.
Kam Patayati, Anuja. Kim Patayati,
Ganitam.
Ganitam.
Ganitam, what vibhakti now?
Pratama vibhakti.
Very good. It is Pratama vibhakti. Is it the
No,
Karta?
ji. Dvitiya vibhakti.
Vidya vibhakti.
It cannot be Pratama, it is Dvitiya only. How can you say Pratama? Pratama can be only one sentence. Why? Because T is there. Is Pratama Purusha Ekavachana. That is only one Karta. Already Bala you said Karta. Then how can Ganitam become Karta? Understand what is Karta? Karta is the one who does the action. Here Ganitam, mathematics doesn't do any action. Who does the teaching the action? Who does the teaching action?
Bala.
Bala.
How can you say Ganita? Mathematics does teaching action.
No, ji.
No. It is the object of action. Anuja is also object of action. So how many objects of action are there?
Two, ji.
Two are there. Therefore, Patayati is Dvikarmaka dhatu. Dvikarmaka dhatu. There are dhatus like we saw Sakarmaka, Karmaka.
Ji, I have a doubt here, Ji.
Ask.
Ji, Anuja is depending upon the Ganitam, right?
There is no dependency. Why depending? There is no dependency. Why dependency?
Because we are using Ganitam, Ji.
Okay.
So, it is preceded by Anuja.
I can put it anywhere. Doesn't make any change in Sanskritam. Anujam Bala Ganitam Patayati. Or I can put it Ganitam at the end also. Does it make any change in the meaning of the Samskrita Vakya? It doesn't make any change. That is the beauty of Sanskritam. Ramaha Phalam Kadati is there, right? Ramaha Phalam Kadati. This sentence here, Kadati can be at the beginning, no problem. Kadati Phalam Ramaha, you can say. Kadati Palam Ramaha, no problem. Or Khadati Ramaha Palam also I can say. That will not change the meaning of the sentence. Anywhere you put the Ramaha, three words are the Ramaha Palam Kadati. Anywhere you put the verb, the words, it will not change the meaning. Why? Here Ramaha, the second sentence, Ramaha is a continues to be Karta. Third sentence, Ramaha is a continues to be Karta. Kadati, of course, it is a Kriya, continues to be Kriya. Palam continues to be Karma in both. That doesn't change the status. The role remains the same. Rama is Karta, Pala is Karma. Therefore, Ramaha Palam Kadati or Kadati Palam Ramaha or Kadati Ramaha Palam, anyway you say, the meaning is doesn't change.
Same.
The same thing if you do in English, what will happen? Rama eats a fruit, right? Now for a change, let us eats fruit. Rama. What? It doesn't make any sense. Or
Fruit eats Rama.
over. Fruits, then it must be a Rakshasa. You cannot swap the words in English.
Amji.
Become meaningless or it gives opposite meaning.
Amji.
Sanskritam, that flexibility is there. Right? Therefore, why do you think here Ganitam is connected to this? No. Bala is always the Karta. Anuja is Karma. And Ganitam is also one more Karma. Why? Because Patayati Dadatu, teaching, asking, this can take two karma. There are some Dvikarmaka dhatus which can take two karma. That's why my question, how did I ask the question? Who teaches? What teaches? Whom does he teach? Whom does he teach? Anuja, karma. What does he teach?
Ganitam.
That is also karma. Dvikarmaka dhatu. Sakarmaka only, and there we have two karma. So three types of dhatus are there: sakarmaka, akarmaka, and vikarmaka dhatus. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, Ji.
Therefore, in this section, that is karmakaraka, you will not see akarmaka dhatu, either vikarmaka or sakarmaka. Okay. Krishnaha upadesham yachati. Kaha yachati?
Krishna.
Krishnaha
Krishna is what then?
Karta.
Karta.
Kanna mudi to Karta. That's all. Krishna is Karta. What else can it be? Kim yachati?
Upadesham
Upadesham.
yachati.
What is that? Upadesha is.
Karma.
Vayam chalanachitram pashyamaha.
Vayam Karta.
Vayam Karta. And what do we see?
Chalanachitram.
Chitram. Karma.
Karma.
Pushpa we are saying, right?
Yes, Ji.
Yes, that is karma. Okay. So that chalanachitram is karma. Here, pashyamaha is what? This dhatu, it is sakarmaka dhatu, right?
Amji.
Therefore, chalanachitram, it's karma. Similarly, echati, giving. Now here, Krishnaha upadesham echati. Anyway, that next example will come, we'll see. Upadesham is karma, fine. Next, the means are, shall we stop or continue? Stop.
Ji, we can continue. Ji.
I have to do puja after this. Okay.
Ji, so that we can stop. Ji.
No, it's okay. Another maybe 10-15 minutes. I'll try. I want to complete this today. This is only a brief introduction. What is this? This is only a brief introduction. You have yet to get into the Karaka in detail. This is quick overview of what Karakam is. And if you want it detail, please watch the playlist. The playlist Karakam, there is one playlist is there. Only 4 videos are there. It's very elaborate. In fact, I'm doing it, but it's not yet over. I have to deal with Karaka elaborately. It may go for 20-25 classes. I've done only 4 classes. I myself working on the material, so it takes some time and doing it very elaborately. So Siddhanta Kaumudi, interpretation and all. So, what for you it will be useful. 4 classes, I think it is enough. You can watch that if you have time. Now, this Karana Karakam, you see, Karana means the means or the instrument. That's why it's called instrumental case. The means or the instrument employed to accomplish an action by the Karta is called Karana Karakam. Now, you see, example. Devadattaha asina chinatti. What is chinatti?
Selecting. No, ji.
Selecting.
That is chinoti. This is.
That is chinoti. Chinoti gathers, collects. It is cuts. Chinatti, chidirdatu, cut.
Okay.
Cut. Kaha chinatti, who cuts?
Devadattaha.
Devadattaha.
Kena chinatti.
Asina chinati.
Ah.
Asina chinatti, right? Asina is, what is asi?
Instrument.
Asi means sword,
So,
wall. Asina. So, asina, what vibhakti is?
Tritiya
Tritiya
ekavacham.
vibhakti.
Tritiya.
Tritiya.
Tritiya ekavacham.
Tritiya ekavacham. Devadattaha karta asina. Like what shabda? Asina.
Munina.
Yes. Hari shabda. Muni shabda. In this sentence, the action of cutting is accomplished by the karta Devadatta, and the instrument is sword. Asi is a pratipadikam. Asihi, asi, asayaha. Why asi is not in Pratama Vibhakti in the sentence? Because it is not the karta.
Yes.
You can say asihi chinati. There, who is a karta?
Asihi.
Asi is the.
Asi is a karta. Here, Devadattaha asina chinati. Who is a karta?
Devadattaha.
In the sentence, first sentence, I said asihi chinati. The second sentence, I am saying Devadattaha asina chinati. Then what is asi? Is it karta or karana?
Karana.
What is that then? Tell me.
Ji, here asina is the karana.
There,
Instrument. There,
Karta.
karta.
then why that? Now I am asking, is it karta or karana?
It is karana.
No. It is depends on the vivaksha of the speaker. I can make that in any karaka. My wish. Understand? I want to place asi as the karta, and therefore asi chinati I said. I didn't kill, the sword only killed the person. I just want to pass the buck on the sword. I did not kill. Asihi chinati. Understand? So kartugu vivaksha. So what I'm saying is, don't think asi is an instrument. It means always it should be tritiya vibhakti. Asina, in this sentence it is tritiya vibhakti. In that sentence it is pratama vibhakti. It is karta, and it is both sentences are valid only. In that sentence, my vivaksha is I want to make that asi as a karta. Therefore, I said asihi chinati. In this sentence, I want to make asi as an instrument. Therefore, I say asina chinati. Understand?
Amji.
It doesn't mean asihi chinati is wrong. That is also correct only. There, my vivaksha. Kartuhu vivakshataha karakani. Karaka assigned to the word depends on the intention, deliberation of the speaker. If I can use a particular karaka for a word, you can use a particular karaka for a word. Your vivaksha. When I say asihi chinati means I just pass the buck on the asi. I don't want to make the Devadatta as a criminal. Asi, sword only cut it, not the Devadatta. Understand?
Yes, ji.
Kartuku vivaksha. This bhaktuhu vivaksha. Speaker's intention. So, in this sentence, anyway, asi is karana. The mention of, see here, the mention of the object. In the sentence, object is mentioned or not?
Not mentioned, ji.
That is vivaksha. My vivaksha. Devadattaha asina chinati. I didn't say the object. The mention of the object depends on the wish of the speaker. That is kartugu vivaksha. So I can say, I need not say. So Devadattaha phalam asina chinati. If I say phala is what? Devadattaha phalam asina chinati.
Phalam will be the karma.
Karma.
Phalam is karma. Devadatta karta, phala karma, asi is karana. Understand?
Karana. Amji.
Now, here examples. Balaha astena annam khadati. Kaha khadati?
Balaha. Karta.
Kim khadati?
Annam khadati,
Annam.
karma.
Anna is karma. Kena?
Hastena.
Karana.
Kena karanena, hastena, athava chamasa. All these are what? Karana.
Karanam.
Karanakaraka. Right? Balaha astena annam. All the karakas are there. Karta, karma, karana. Similarly, adhyapakaha dandena balakam tadayati. Karta is
Adhyapakaha.
Adhyapakaha.
karma,
Balakam.
karanam.
Dandena.
Dena.
Danda. Okay. You can say only the pratipadika.
Okay.
And if you want to, pratipadika is karta. Because it is karta, therefore particular vibhakti pratyaya you had, I'll make it into a kartrapadam, karmapadam, karanapadam. Right?
Amji.
Ramaha banena ravanam marayati. Kaha marayati?
Ramaha.
Rama.
Kam
Rama.
marayati?
Ravanam.
Ravanam.
Kena?
Banena.
Banena.
Rama karta, Ravana karma, bana karana.
Karanam.
Balaha chamasena. Okay, chamasena. Chamas.
Spoon.
Spoon.
I thought it is chamas shabda. That's why it says chamasa. Chamasa, maybe pratipadikam is chamasa. Akaranta shabda. Okay. Chamasena odanam khadati. Kaha khadati?
Balaha. Karta.
Kim
Balaha.
khadati?
Odanam.
Odanam.
Danam. Karma.
Kena?
Chamasena. Karanam.
Next, this month the exam is a Sanskritam exam. You will have such questions. Right away I'm saying. You can easily get marks.
Okay, ji.
Sampradana karakam. Next one. What is a here? Dhatu is a da dhatu. Da means what?
Dadati.
That means what? To give, right?
To give.
Amji.
To give means someone will be receiving, right?
Yes, ji.
That the receiver, the recipient, that will go fourth case. That will be sampradana. That which is sampradana will be in chaturthi bhakti, fourth case. Now you
Yes,
see,
ji.
sampradana karakam is that for whom or for what the action is directed towards by the karta. For whom or what? The action is directed by the karta. In other words, the recipient of the object, not physical object, but the object in the grammatical sense, which could be a physical object too, of an action is called sampradana karaka. Understand this?
Yes, ji.
Understand really?
Yes, ji.
Can I give you one example? No, I'm not testing you. Just want to know what you understood. Just want to know, not testing you, not exposing you. But because I feel this vakya is not sufficient to make you understand. I feel. But you said you understand, that's why I'm a little surprised. Okay. If I am being the student and somebody teaches me, then I will say I need more explanation. I mean, I place myself in your shoes and think, okay,
Ji, I'll just try, ji.
yes, please try it. Here's an example.
Ramaha Sitaya phalam dadati.
Good, very good. Yes, that's the example. Sita, not Sita, yeah.
Sitayai phalam dadati.
Yes.
So the recipient Sita is the sampradana karakam.
Yes. Very good. The recipient of the result of action is sampradana. So, you do a karma and the result of the karma goes to whom? Right? That is called, goes to whom? That person or that thing is called
That is
sampradana.
the chaturthi.
Guruhu jnanam dadati, right?
Yes, ji.
Guruhu jnanam dadati. To whom does the guru give jnanam?
Shishyaya.
Shishyaya, shishyebhyaha, right? Anything.
Yes, ji.
So, Kaha dadati?
गुरुः
Kim
कर्ता
dadati?
ज्ञानं कर्म
Kasmai or kebhyah dadati?
शिष्येभ्यः ददाति
Therefore, the
सम्प्रदानम्
recipient of the jnanam, who are the recipient of the jnanam? The object, the shishya. Therefore, they are the sampradana, and it's called sampradana karaka. Sampradana karaka is that for whom or for what the action is directed towards by the karta. The guru does the action of teaching, and it is meant for whom? For the shishya. Therefore, shishya is what? Sampradana. Understand all of you?
Amji.
Now, sampradana. That's why in a recipient, that is the right best translation. Recipient of the object, I said. Object need not be a physical object, but the object in the grammatical sense could be a physical object too. I wrote like, okay. Now you see the example. Janakaha putrebhyaha dhanam yachati. Yachati gives. That's the same meaning of da only, right? Da or yachati, same meaning, giving action. Kaha yachati
Janakaha.
is a karta. Kim yachati?
Dhanam yachati.
Dhanam.
Karma.
Dhanam is karma. Kebhyaha yachati.
Putrebhyaha.
Here, the result of this giving action goes to whom?
Putraha.
Putra. Putra is the one for whom the karma is, the object is, karma pala, the resultant of the kriya. And here it's giving action is there, and dhanam is there, goes to whom? That person is sampradana.
Amji.
Putra is sampradana. The recipient of the object of action of karta. As I said, it could be the physical object as, or it could be the grammatical as it is here. Dhanam is the karma here that goes to whom? That is sampradana karaka, right?
Amji.
That's why I written not physical object, but the object in the grammatical sense, which could be a physical object also. Why I am saying this, you will see some example. See, here it is a physical object. Dhanam is a physical object. Sometimes need not be a physical object. We'll see as an example. Now, see find out the karakam. Acharyaha shishyaya upadesham yachati. Kaha yachati? Karta is
आचार्यः
karma,
उपदेशं
karanam.
शिष्ये
Very good.
करणं नास्ति जी
Karanam nasti. Karanam I just mentioned, not there. Sampradanam,
शिष्याय
shishya sampradaya, sampradana. Bhalika kshuditaya bhojanam yachati. Karta,
बालिका
karma,
भोजनं
karanam.
Nasti.
Sampradanam,
क्षुदिताय
kshudita. The
क्षुदित
anger. Agraja anujabhyaha katam katayati. Karta,
अनुज अग्रजा
Agraja.
agraja. Karma,
कथां
Katham.
karanam,
Nasti.
अनु नास्ति
asti. Sampradana,
अनुजाभ्यः
Yaha.
anuja. Aham daridrebhyaha dhanam dadhami. Karta,
Aham.
अहं
karma,
धनं
karanam,
नास्ति
Nasti.
sampradanam,
दरिद्रेभ्यः
daridra.
दरिद्रः
Akaranta shabda. Daridrebhyaha, ramebhyaha. So, where you can see, that's why we say, where dana kriya, the giving action is there, the giving action, the result that whom you give, that person will be called sampradana. Simple. To whom you give, that will be sampradana. Here, yachati, dadati, or giving action. Katayati also, if you see, to whom you say, for whose sake you say, anuja. Therefore, anuja is, you can say, agraja, anujam, katam, katayati also, you can say nothing wrong. Please see here. Agraja, anujam, katayati. Is it wrong?
No ji.
नो जी
Agraja, anujam, katayati. We say no. Saha tam vadati. Agraja, anujam, katayati. Kam katayati.
अनुजाम् एव
Katam katayati, right?
Amji.
Agraja Anujam Katam katayati. So here Anuja can be in Dvitiya Vibhakti or Chaturthi Vibhakti, your choice. Kaktuhu Vivaksha, Vaktuhu Vivaksha, not Kartuhu, Vaktuhu. Speakers. Vaktuhu Vivaksha. The Kata goes to whom? For whose sake it is given by or told by the Agraja? Anuja. Therefore, Anuja. Therefore, it can be, you can put it in Sampradana or you can put it in Karma. Therefore, it is your choice. No problem in that. Here, you don't see much difference because it's only Kata. But if it is something is there, where they can make a subtle difference in the meaning. In the meaning, in the sense, in the Vivaksha, the context you have to see. The context, it can make subtle difference. But here there is no context, just a word, sentence. So here you don't see the difference. In the context, the story and all, it makes a difference. Anujabhyaha or Anujam, when we say, there may be some difference, subtle difference may be there. Okay. It's all, what do you call it? Purely depending on the context. In Vedanta, what we do is we do Vakya Vichara. The sentence just we don't read like that. We do Vichara, analyze the sentence. Each word, why, what, why this Vibhakti, what is the intention, everything is deeply analyzed. That's called Mimamsa. Vicharaha, Pujya Vicharaha, Mimamsa. Analysis of the sentence, the sentence, the words, the sentence, what Karaka, what Vibhakti, why this Karaka is, if it is some other Karaka is used, what would be the implication of the meaning? All these things we do analysis. But here it is not like that. It simply it is that, therefore, Anujam or Anujabhyaha, that's no problem. Okay. The context will come, may come, that time we may further elaborate on this. Now you know what is Sampradhanam, right?
Amji.
Then Apadana. Apadana is the action takes place from where? Now Ramaha, Gramat, Vanam Gacchati. Rama goes, okay, Rama, I said Gramat, let it be. Kada Gacchati?
Ramaha.
Putra Gacchati?
Vanam.
From where?
Vrikshat. Chagrihat.
Griha. From Vanat, right? From Vanam. From the Ayodhya. Ayodhyayaha. From the Ayodhya. So, the Gavana Kriya, the movement of Rama takes place from where? That is called Apadana. The movement takes place from where? From which position? From which location? Don't confuse with the Adhikarana. Adhikarana is that where the action takes place. Apadana is from where the action takes place. Understand?
Yes, Ji.
I eat in my house. So my house is Adhikarana. I go from my house to Vana. That going, that action, movement action takes place from where? That is Apadana. So that's a difference.
Yes, Ji.
Okay. Action takes place where is Adhikarana. Action takes place from where is
Apadana.
Apadana. Action takes place where? Action takes place from where? The from alone makes a difference.
Yes, Ji.
Apadana is that from which the movement or separation takes place by a given action. The locus from which movement or separation takes place is called Apadana. Example, Patanti. Kani Patanti.
Palani patanti.
Palani Patanti. Kasmat.
Vrikshat.
Kutaha Vriksha.
Kutaha
The
Vrikshat.
Vriksha is
Apadana.
Apadanam. Apadanam will be in what vibhakti?
Panchami vibhakti.
Panchami vibhakti. Right?
Yes, Ji.
Ramaha Ayodhya Nagarat Atava Ayodhyayaha Vanam Gacchati. Ramaha Karta Vanam
Karta.
Karma Ayodhya
Yeah. Apadanam.
Apadana. Now find out the Karaka answer. Vayam Vikshayai अथवा भोजनाय ग्रामात् ग्रामं शकटेन गच्छामः. क्रियापदम् is
वयं गच्छामः.
गच्छामः.
के.
वयं गच्छामः.
Vayam is
कर्ता.
and where is karma?
ग्रामं.
ग्रामं.
Karana.
शकटेन.
शकटेन.
For what? What is the purpose of going?
भोजनाय सम्प्रदानम्.
The action is committed for what purpose? That also sampradana. Please note.
Yes, ji.
The purpose of action would be called sampradana, and that would be chaturthi vibhakti. Okay. Not
Yes.
only the recipient of the action, also the purpose of action. That point I think I have not mentioned. I have to mention. I mean, new document I think I would have mentioned. Then, from where the movement take place?
ग्रामात्.
ग्रामात्.
Grama is
अपादानम्.
apadana. भिक्षुकः भोजनाय आश्रमात् आश्रमं पादाभ्यां गच्छति. कः गच्छति?
भिक्षुकः.
भिक्षुकः कर्ता.
कर्ता.
कर्ता. कुत्र गच्छति?
आश्रमं गच्छति. कर्म.
कर्म.
कथं गच्छति?
पादाभ्यां करणं.
पाद is karana. किमर्थं गच्छति?
भोजनाय सम्प्रदान.
You have to see the question. The answer would be the sampradana, that is chaturthi vibhakti would be answer. That is sampradana will be chaturthi vibhakti, right?
Yes.
Tasmat kutah gacchati?
आश्रमात् अपादानम्.
Apadana. Ashramat ashramam. Ashramat panchami. Why? Because ashrama here, this ashrama is adhikarana. From one ashrama to another ashrama, that ashrama is karma. Who goes? Vikshika karta. For what purpose? Bhojanaya, for food. Right?
Yes, ji.
This is one apadana. Second type of apadana is that from which one is afraid of or one wants to protect from.
Yes, ji.
An object of fear. Object of fear would be called apadana, and that would be in Panchami Vibhakti. Okay.
Yes.
Now, see the example. Arakshakaha chorebhyaha janan rakshanti. Ke rakshanti?
आरक्षकः कर्ता.
Karta. Kan rakshanti?
जनान् कर्म.
Jana is karma, jana. Kebhyaha rakshanti. Protect from whom?
चोरेभ्यः अपादान.
So from chora only they want protection. Because they are afraid of or want for protection from. So that chora will be in what? Chora will be called what? Apadana.
अपादान.
Therefore it would be in Panchami.
पञ्चमी.
This is the second one. Third one is that which is also the cause of birth, Janma. Now, this is taken from the Gita Shloka. Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsaha Sangat. Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsaha Sangat. What is that? I forgot the shloka. Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsaha Sangasteshu Pajayate Sanga Sanjayate Kamaha Kamat Krodho Bijayate Krodhat Bhavati Sammogaha Sammoga Smriti Vibramaha Smriti Bramshat Buddhi Nashaha Buddhi Nashat Pranashyati. It's a beautiful Gita shloka. What is the cause for destruction of a person? Beautifully it is this. So, that from that I have taken this example. Kamaha, you see the sentence. Sangat sanjayate kamaha. Kaha jayate sanjayate? Kaha jayate?
कामः जायते.
Kamaha, kama is born. Born from what?
संगात्.
संगात्.
Anga, association. Kama, the desire. Kama means not lust, okay? Any desire.
Desire.
Desire is born of Sangha. When you see a saree in the pothis, first time you see, second time you see, third time slowly Sangha, when you have developed a liking for it, then without which you cannot live, you pester your parents, get it. If they don't get it, then it will become Krodha, right? That's what it is. I'm just giving you an example. That is Sangha. So Sangha is it beginning. In the beginning itself, if you got it, then no problem, no Krodha will be there at the end. If something obstructs the Kama, the Kama will turn into Krodha, anger. So for that cause is Sangha. That is the cause, the source of what? Kama. So Sangat, Therefore, it is apadanam, and therefore it is Panchami Vibhakti. Understand?
Yes,
Ji.
Ji.
Now, the same. All these are Gita shloka. The two shlokas I have put it as an example. Very good example for this. Kamat Krodaha Abhijayate. Kaha Abhijayate? Jayate, Abhijayate, Sanjayate, all means same. Born. Okay.
Krodha.
Kaha Abhijayate?
Krodha.
Kodaha.
Kasmat.
Kama.
Kamat. So, Kama for Krodha, what is the cause? Krodha is born of
Desire.
Kama. Kama is born of Sangha. Then Krodha Sammogaha Bhavati. Kaha Bhavati?
Sammoha.
Sammohaha.
Sammoga means delusion. You are carried over by your mind will always dwell on that, therefore you will be in moha. What is the source of that moha?
Krodha.
Krodhat.
That is in Panchami. That is Apadana, that is therefore it is in Panchami Vibhakti. Understand? Sammohat Smriti. When you are in delusion, Smriti, whatever you studied, everything will go away. Like Sandhi. It becomes blank. You said no yesterday. Mind becomes blank after the class. That's called Vismriti, Vismaranam. Smriti Vibhramaha means the forgetfulness of the memory. That is, whatever you learned, everything goes away because of Sammoha. So, Sammohat Smriti Vibhramaha Bhavati. So, what is the cause for Smriti Vibhrama?
Sammohat.
Sammohat.
Sammoha. That is the cause for Smriti Vibhrama to happen. For the loss of whatever you have studied, that memory is not, it's not literally memory. Memory means values, whatever values you have learned, everything is Vibhramaha become Nashtaha because of Sammoha. That is the cause, the source. Smriti Brahmshat, Kim Bhavati? Buddhi Nashaha. Your mind, Buddhi becomes destroyed, stops functioning, stops thinking. What is the cause for that? Smriti
Smriti
Brahmshat.
Brahmshat.
That is Apadana, therefore Panchami. And Buddhi Nashat, the person is destroyed. Okay, now you understand Apadana.
Amji.
Amji.
Three types are given. So all these are called Apadana, that would be in Panchami. And the final one is Adhikarana. With that, we'll stop. It's also, let me do it. One more this thing. Adhikarana is the locus. It's a locus where the action takes place. The locus could be for the subject. The locus of could be karta, or it could be of karma. The locus of karta, the subject, or the karma, the object, with reference to time, place, or subject matter for a given action is called adhikarana. I will explain an example, you will understand. Adhikarana means adaraha. Adara means locus, the place where the action takes place. Now, with reference to karta and karma, we'll see examples, you will understand. With reference to karta, we will see. With reference to karta and karma, both with reference to time, place, and subject matter. Now you see, with reference to karta. Ramaha vane vasati. Ramaha kutra vasati?
Vane vasati.
Which karaka is, which vibhakti vane is?
Saptami vibhakti.
Kaha vasati?
Vramaha pratama vibhakti.
Karta is karta.
Karta.
Now vane is what vibhakti?
Saptami vibhakti. Adhikarana.
Vane, can it be karta? No. Can it be karma?
No, it cannot be.
Can it be karana? No. Can it be sampradana? No. Can it be apadana? No.
No.
Shashti vibhakti ruled out. That what is left out?
Saptami vibhakti.
It is adhikarana, the place, the locus. That is why, with reference to place, locus could be, please understand, when I say locus, location could be in terms of place, in terms of time, or with regard to subject matter also. What time you get up? It tells the time, saptavadane, that is adhikarana. That is in terms of time. Understand?
Yes, Ji.
Where do you live? I live in this city.
Grihe.
That is grihe. That is time. That is place. So with regard to place, with regard to time, locus can be, location can be. Always locus is with reference to space and time, right? Desha kala. Desha is America. And what time? A particular time. Desha kala. Everything, every point is denoted by time and place. So locus, when you say, it is not only space. Space means time. Time also involved. So time and space, they go together, right? In science also you would have studied. Science, the space and time go together. The theory of relativity is there, right?
Yes,
So therefore, locus, when you say, you have to ask with regard to place or with regard to time. Here the example is with regard to place. Rama kutra vasati, vane vasati. Now, with regard to karma, with reference to place, for karma you see. Mata stalyam odanam pachati. Ka pachati?
Mata, karta,
Mata.
Kim pachati?
Bhojanam. Odanam.
Mata stalyam. Stal is cooker. Putra odanam pachati.
Stalyam.
Mata grihe stalyam odanam pachati. If it is there, what is griha? That is also adhikaranam only.
Ji, can we have two adhikaranam in
Why
a
not?
sentence?
That griha is the adhikarana for mata. This stalyam is the adhikarana for odanam. Understand?
Yes, ji.
So, stalyam is adhikaranam. That's why I said this adhikaranam could be there with reference to karta or with reference to karma. Mata grihe stalyam odanam pachati. Grihe is adhikarana. Mata is stali
Stalyam
also
also
adhikarana.
adhikarana. Yes, ji.
Stali is karma. Putra, because it's connected to karma. Putra odanam pachati. Stalyam. So with regard to karma, stali is adhikarana. With regard to mata, putra mata pachati. Grihe. That is adhikarana with regard to mata. That is why given like this. Understand?
Yes, ji.
Now same thing with reference to time you see. Grishme aham New York gachami. Aham gachami. Putra gachami.
New York.
New York.
What is New York then?
Ji, tat sampradana. Sampradana.
Huh? Sampradana.
Karma.
Karma. I just mentioned New York. It's a proper. You can say New Yorkam. Maybe you can say New York Nagaram. You can say.
Yes, ji. Dvitiya
Yes,
sampradana.
Nagaram. It should be there. I just mentioned New York. As it is there in English, I just put it. But you have to understand New York Nagaram Gachami, the place of destination. That is karma. Kada. Kada Gachami.
Ahyam.
Huh? Grishma Kale. Grishma is summer. Okay.
Ji, which sentence, ji?
Huh?
It's not given. Oh, Grishma Kali. Yes, ji.
Grishma is not Bhishma, it's Grishma. Grishma Kale, in summer, I go to New York. So Grishma is what? Saptami Vibhakti. Why it is Saptami? Because it is Adhikarana. Why it is Adhikarana? Because the time where the Gamanakriya happens. Right?
Yes, ji.
So Grishma. Understand all of you?
Yes, ji.
All of you? Yes.
SG.
Then, with a reference to subject matter. So Desha, Kala and Vishaya. Subject matter means Vishaya. Any topic. Vinaye Ramaha Pratamaha. What is Vinaye? Vinaya means in humility. In humility, Rama is the first person. So Vinaya is it time or Desha? Neither both. With regard to Vinaya, with regard to the subject matter of humility, Rama is the first person. It means Rama is highly humble. That's the meaning. So Vinaye, it is Saptami Vibhakti. It is Adhikarana Saptami. Right? Adhikarana or Vishaya Saptami can take. It is Vishaya Saptami. With regard to Vinaya, it is Saptami, subject matter. Second example you see, Mokshe Sarve Samana Adhikaraha Asti. All have got equal rights or privilege in
Moksha.
Moksha. So Moksha, Vinaya, these are the subject matter. Not Desha, not Kala.
Yes, ji.
Subject matter. Mokshe Sarve. Reference subject matter. Adhikarana. Right?
Yes, ji.
SG.
With this brief introduction to Karakam is over. Then, how this Vibhakti? I already explained this. We'll just quickly see tomorrow. Okay, so we'll stop here. Any doubts?
No, ji. Spashtamasti, ji.
Very good. I'll send you this document to go through that.
Okay, ji.
So we'll see tomorrow. 3:30. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadah. Please practice.
धन्यवादः जी।
Please practice on the. Okay.
अस्तु जी,
जी
धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः जी।
धन्यवादः जी।